if you are interested, do check that out over on Dax's channel and potentially Bute's channel as well.
Yes, as we have our next
2 p.m.
series.
Manila time.
Oh. Yeah, so if you're a fan of Southeast Asian StarCraft, like, see, Southeast Asia League, SEAL, is, you know, a really nice initiative, and I wish, you know, the organizers, and as well as Dax, the best of luck. Quick shout out to Dax, by the way. He's
I think
also...
Dax is one of the organizers.
yeah, I believe so as well. And shout out to Dax as well. He's also casting this qualifier in English as well.
That he is going to be taking the lower half of this bracket. And speaking of lower, I do believe this is the first time we're going to be able to cast this map in the qualifiers.
Yeah, it is.
And do we know score real quick?
1-1.
1-1. We are in the ace match. That explains so much about why we're on this map. Here we go, in the bottom right-hand corner of the map, spawning all the way in the bottom right-hand corner of the LE submarine, of which we all reside in. The LE submarine. The LE submarine. The blue Protoss coming out all the way from the land of Malaysia. He is going to be representing Mate Hexa. He is Ranger.
And spawning in the Blue Ranger, even the
Blue Ranger, yeah.
the top left-hand corner of Submarine LE. We have the red Protoss player, the Vietnamese Protoss, representing Archangel Gaming. It is JusticeSimon.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't the Blue Ranger the Triceratops?
He was.
Right, it's always the Blue and the Green Ranger I get mixed up on.
Green Ranger.
Green Ranger then.
He was a dragon. He came out later. He was.
That's not a dinosaur.
It's not. He like the Green Ranger. There's a lot behind that. You know, he was evil to begin with. Like he was. Look, did you even watch Mighty Morphin?
Not Mighty Morphin. I watched the one that came out later on, which was, I believe it was an animated suit. No, it was this weird thing where it was one of those weird shows where the intro and the outro were live action, but like the middle segment was an animation. And that wasn't dinosaurs. That was the one where you had the Green Ranger, it was like a bull. The Yellow Ranger was a butterfly. I don't remember what the red, pink, or Blue Rangers were. I think the Blue Ranger might have been a shark? Question mark.
Yeah, I know what you're on about, mate. But
it was the animal one.
Oh, the animal one. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You know, I'm talking about the animal.
There's a lot of animal ones. Like every single one has a different kind of animal or dinosaur. Okay. But yeah, I mean, speaking a little bit about this game.
Pterodactyls. Speaking of butterflies, JusticeSimon going for that Stargate. Yeah,
JusticeSimon going for the Stargate opener, and actually going out with a couple of adepts. He's making 2 more, so he's gonna have 4 in total. Meanwhile, Ranger is gonna be going for Stalkers and a Stargate of his own.
Stargate as well, yeah.
Okay, a little bit later.
Funnily enough, the counter to Stargate.
You're not wrong. Yes, it's interesting how this has played out so far. Again, like as you briefly mentioned, this is the first time we are going to be casting Submarine period this weekend. We didn't get to cast it at all yesterday, but here we are, and of course it's because of the PvP.
Of course, the PvP on the ace match.
Yep. Wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah. What about an ace match of a ZVC? Or the starting map of a ZVC.
Yeah, that's also quite possible. Actually, yesterday we actually didn't get to cast any mirror matchups, I believe. So that could be why we also didn't get to cast Submarine. Yeah.
Could also be why we're so far casted nothing but mirror matchups.
This could all be true. But we won't have one after this, as a reminder, the winner of this series will be going up against Uply, the Vietnamese Zerg player that we just casted. And yeah, Ranger, it's important to note that he did spot the Oracle earlier with his Stalker, so he's aware of it. He should be getting something defensively at home. He does have a shield battery in his main.
Yeah, what about a defensive Oracle?
That could work too. Could reveal it.
Yeah, exactly. But I think Ranger is going for a much more conservative form of defense. He's trying to get a Phoenix out. This shield battery will not save these probes from a stasis ward. That is huge. Every single probe on that mineral line.
Literally.
I think even one of them in the gas?
It's
not from the gas,
not from the gas, but that's actually really huge. 16 probes are stasis right now. The economy completely shut down for Ranger, and we'll see if JusticeSimon is able to capitalize on that.
Yeah, we will have to see, as right now his ground army is in a lot of trouble. The Oracle does get taken out, and the shield battery really working overtime there, but with these defensive warp-ins, Ranger kind of knows what's going on. He kind of knows what the situation is looking like. Won't be staying there. Meanwhile, we do see that Oracle of Rangers did kind of force a evacuation.
Oh, it did.
But now they're back.
It forces another evacuation. Again, it's risky though, because JusticeSimon, he's sending a couple of Stalkers up to deal with it, which means they're not here for the ground defense.
Oh, but now they have turned back, and I just want to point out, like, no probe has died so far. Oracle harassed from both sides. And it does actually affect the income quite a bit, but no probe has died. It has just been nothing but lost mining time. But not another Oracle is taken out. Ranger could capitalize on top of this. Good use of battery overcharge, but now it's starting to get targeted down. Really good CCing there. But now that that's been dealt with, can Ranger continue to keep up the pressure? A couple more Stalkers coming in, and this should be enough.
Yeah, it should be. It looks so close right now.
Firing.
Yeah. And as all this is happening again, the Phoenix is trying to disrupt the economy again. It could have been useful there to be seeing one of the units.
Yeah. It's kind of surprising that Ranger tried to disrupt the economy with just a Phoenix. JusticeSimon, he knew, what are you gonna do with just a Phoenix, mate? Yeah. You need a second Phoenix to start killing my probes. I'm just gonna, this probe wants to go in the air for a ride. I'll let him. He might get motion sick, but you know what? That's fine.
Do it. I dare you.
I dare you.
I think he was camping on top of the Stargate, hoping that a unit would come out. Oh, actually, no. Yeah, he's disrupting the gas.
He does not want JusticeSimon to get any upgrades from the Twilight Council, or to get any Starkers up, but you're gonna need a lot more than just lifting a probe off the gas.
I never thought I'd see the day where a lone Phoenix was trying to harass the economy of another player.
Look, that's his job. It has a job to do.
Oh my god.
And it'll find it.
It will. And meanwhile, we do have JusticeSimon now, getting finally some probe damage across the map with these adepts. It's important to note that
at least two.
Yeah, at least two. We don't have game hard for this game, unfortunately. But yeah, like behind this Ranger, he's teching up. He's got Immortals on the way. He's got his Robo out. Meanwhile, JusticeSimon, he's still sticking to this Gateway army.
Yeah, which, to be fair, has been working out for him pretty well so far. Mostly Stalkers that can counter the Stargate unit of Ranger. I almost said Stargate units until I realized it was a lone Phoenix. A lone Wanderer.
Yeah, same, right? I was like, maybe he should start the Phoenix count, but at the same time, his opponent only has one. Does he really need to? I don't know.
Well, I mean, could be useful potentially of lifting up a couple of Immortals, because
100%.
As you were saying, both of them are starting to go into their blink, and Ranger's gonna be the one with the advantage, thanks to that Immortal count.
Exactly, JusticeSimon still does not have a Robo on the way, so if he invested in 3 Phoenixes, that would be huge in a big engagement, to be able to CC the Immortals of his opponent, and take away that advantage that he does have.
But for now, I think his best bet is to just hope that Ranger doesn't push out just yet. The Phoenix is going down, and there we go. He's done his job. Everybody can there's a little moment of silence here.
Yeah, F's in the chat. F's into the chat for that Phoenix. It was an amazing unit. It did so much for Ranger. I've been trying to do so much.
The Phoenix.
Yeah, and now
That's
Ranger's pushing out,
on.
and he's got his Immortals. I don't know if JusticeSimon can deal with this army, but if he circles around and
he's
maybe
not going to.
He's not going to. Oh no, he's coming back.
All right.
He recalls.
Yeah, good recall there. 2 Stalkers will kind of get trapped there, but that's not too bad for JusticeSimon. Does mean that he doesn't have a lot of potential here or any potential surrounds. Some very good force fields though, and this will delay Ranger quite a bit.
Yeah, it will. Nice force fields. And you know, there are plenty of shield batteries here for defense as well for JusticeSimon. Use the overcharge.
But Blink's right on top of them, and actually, Ranger is starting to lose quite a number of Stalkers because of this.
Yeah.
Because he focused on the shield battery right now. Really nice struggling on these Immortals, and pretty good Blinks as well. But I think JusticeSimon has just bought himself enough time. He has remade that Stalker count, and he's blinking forward in the concave. The Warp Prism could go down!
Oh my god, using the terrain to his advantage, Ranger is able to escape and even recalls just to make sure that he does avoid.
So
yeah, like if he kept going, the Blink Stalkers would have eventually caught the Warp Prism, so really well played there, able to pull back and save them. And as you were saying, like the shield batteries, the defensive position for JusticeSimon was just too strong. Even without Immortals, like he was able to take the fight to Ranger, and now he is on the offensive.
He really is, and I gotta tell you, like, this defensive setup, for Ranger, it's looking alright, but his army is not in position to take advantage of that. Switching it into charge, though, which I actually really like.
Oh, yeah, his charge could work really well with this army. Looks like he's going for kind of a run by.
Yeah, and it could work out decently once, if you can attack that mineral line of that third base. And I kind of feel like charge is a bit of a wild card here against Blink Stalkers. Worst case scenario, JusticeSimon blinks away and just kites these zealots to infinity. Best case scenario, these charges get right into the heart of the Blink Stalkers.
Exactly.
Get them out of position, and Ranger just blinks in to capitalize on that.
Exactly. You can force blinks away. If he blinks forward, then there are like zealots in your face as well. So there are definitely different ways you can use this. And meanwhile, here we go. Warp Prism harass.
Absolutely. I hate when this happens to me when I'm playing light, but when I'm doing the Warp Prism harass, or when I'm watching someone Warp Prism harass, I always love seeing it. But this Warp Prism harass will be put to an end. Little miscalculation there by Ranger, going right into the Stalkers. But he has dealt a little bit of damage. He's taken away JusticeSimon's lead.
Yeah, they've basically equalized in terms of their worker count. They're both on 3 bases. Again, I still want to give Ranger a little bit of an advantage due to his army composition, like with all these Immortals, mixing in a couple of Archons as well. At the same time though, JusticeSimon, he finally got his Robo. He's starting to ramp up his Immortal count, and actually it looks like he plans to go for Disruptors.
Which is what you want in a PvP, especially when you're going Blink Stalkers against an opponent who's also going Blink Stalkers.
Yeah, exactly. Like, they are the great equalizer. The Disruptors are, and oh my god, this is huge. Like, if JusticeSimon is able to catch the Warp Prism that's lagging behind, that could completely shut this down. He has to be so careful.
Yeah, Disruptors are a great equalizer, but you know what else is? Positioning. Thanks.
Yeah, flanks, positioning, you know, engagements. They can also make or break engagements, and it looks like the Warp Prism is
and it does get taken out. Ranger actually not sure where to attack right now, but I think he's just split his army brilliantly. His Blink Stalkers are going for the economy. These Immortals, these Zealots, and these Archons are really going to be punishing these Stalkers. Another boost to the battery overcharge. Goddamn, JusticeSimon. He has been watching stats.
Yeah, like the armies just, they went around each other, and in the end, it looks like JusticeSimon may.
The upper hand.
Yeah, I mean, like he has the higher Immortal count, and he's been able to consolidate his army. He has everything here with him, but he's getting flanked a little bit, and with the reinforcing Warpins, then potentially JusticeSimon could hold on, but there are no shield batteries here.
There aren't, and all of these probes are starting to go down in this defense. Look at the army supply difference. Despite that Warp Prism being taken out, Ranger, he is still going to be able to reinforce this with some Warpins back at home. Now the Immortals have been taken out, though, and that was really the backbone of Ranger's offense.
Yeah, definitely, but he has remade
The warp is flying over the Stalkers again. Why are you playing with my heart like that, Ranger?
Oh
Why
my
do you want to
god.
give me a heart attack?
He's giving me some Patience-esque vibes with this warpism, just saying. Oh my god.
Malaysian patience.
The
everyone.
Malaysian.
But I think it doesn't matter too much here.
Exactly.
Ranger just has way more army.
Even
Oh,
without
I say
that.
that.
Yeah.
I say that.
The moment has come. The equalizer is out, and if he catches the Stalkers, but he should have blink. No, he doesn't blink.
That was a bit of a delayed blink. I'm not sure if you noticed, but he blinked right in the second where it was a little too late. Yeah, right the second after.
Yeah,
But even
exactly.
still, that barely put a dent in Ranger's army.
Yeah, like he was so far ahead in supply, and GG gets called.
Come on, phone, my finger. And with that, in a 2-1, Ranger takes out JusticeSimon and moves on to face Upley, preventing that Vietnam Derby. But who boy, light? Ranger's doing it.
Yeah. Oh my god. And really, this could have gone either way. Again, Simon and Ranger, they are the top two Protosses in Southeast Asia. They're so good. We saw yesterday Ranger was so close to qualifying, but just didn't quite make the cut. Same with Pez. He was in a qualifying match as well against JusticeSimon. He was in the qualifying match against Pez. So yeah, both of these players, they're looking to get out of here. Unfortunately, they met each other, and GG, well played to the Malaysian Protoss.
Indeed.